What's up, YouTube? Another day, another dollar, guys. We back over here at POKYLAND, about to get it going. We just got here. Me, Josie, and Little Diamond, they're inside the travel trailer, getting everything set up in there because we're gonna boondock tonight and try to get everything we can get done today, guys. And yeah, it's gonna be a good one today. All right, guys, so yeah, there go Josie and them in the inside. She's in there trying to straighten up, clean up everything, putting all the food away and stuff. And so guys, so today what we brought today is I brought some conduit right here. I got the pump that we're gonna install today, and I have the other water pump as well because I'm gonna have to run a little bit of water. So if you guys watched last week, you would have saw that I wasn't able to do the water pump because I needed an extra part. So, and it turns out I was still missing another part, but I was able to go to Home Depot to pick that part up. So I should be able to get this done today. So I'm gonna take my time with it today, guys. I've never done this before, so I appreciate you guys following along. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do now, guys. I appreciate you, and it's gonna be a wild one today, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, guys. First thing I need to do for this well pump, the well is 80 feet deep. Okay, it's 80 feet deep, and we want to go down the well at least 70 feet for the well pump. So the hoses that I have, that's going to go in this well, it's like, this is how it is right here, guys. It's like wrapped up in this plastic, and it's like zip tied together and taped together, and when I unwrap it, it's going to be in the same shape. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this out, cut all the plastic off of it and all the zip ties, and I'm going to string it out over the land over here and stretch it out so that it can get straight. They said leave it outside in the sun for about 2 hours, and then it should be okay. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm gonna take it out of here and stretch it out. So give me 1 second. All right, guys, so that's what I did. I had to tie that hose onto my garden hose little cart right here. Had to hook it on there because I couldn't keep it straight. So now we're just running it all the way to the fence, and I got it hooked onto the fence over there. So we're just gonna let the sun cook it a little bit, guys, to straighten it out. And that's what they said do, just leave it like that for about 2 hours. So in the meantime, while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to go ahead and start putting these poles together for the conduit. That's gonna run from this pole right here. So I'm gonna bring that conduit over here, and I'm gonna measure it from here and bring it down here to the ground, and then we'll cut it, and then we'll combine the other three to go to that well right there. So let me go ahead and get my let me grab these cutters, these pipe cutters, so that I can go ahead and get this cut and get it done. Guys, it's heating up already, but I promise you today, guys, I'm not going to be on the camera complaining about how hot it is. I know what I have to do today, and it has to get done no matter what it is. So doesn't matter. So you won't hear me complaining today, guys. I'm gonna get this done. All right, guys, so just to give you a glimpse of what we brought today, these are some of the things that we brought. Guys, this is the star of the show. This is the pump. This is the RPS pump right here. It's RPS 400. Submersible, goes all the way down in the well. All right, so this is the 100-foot hose that they gave me with it. These are all the components for it. The T. This is the seal for the main piece. For the top, this was the part that they didn't send me. I had to go buy one from Home Depot. They was gonna ship me one, but I didn't want to wait a couple more days to get it, so I went ahead and bought it myself. I got some ends for the conduit to curve it. This is like the emergency rope that you put on top of, that you strap on here. So just in case you need to bring it out and everything breaks or whatever, you'll still have an emergency rope to get that expensive pump out of there. We have some more solar wire that we needed. This is the other, this is a tank load sensor, water load sensor, low well, that's gonna go onto that pump. It'll automatically shut off when we're running out of water. So yeah, and then we have a valve right here, and guys, we're just gonna put this thing together. This is the control box right here. If you guys can see that, that's the control box that we're gonna open up, and we'll hook all the wires to that. So, and it's a bunch of other little small components that it came with, but like I said, we can't do any of this yet until we give this hose at least 2 hours to straighten out, and then we'll go ahead and get started. But in the meantime, I do have other stuff that we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start digging this trench over here for this conduit. I'm gonna measure it and put the solar wire on there right now and just start bringing it down so I can put that conduit going to the well. So we'll get started on that right now. All right guys, so we're gonna put these solar panels in parallel. So we're just gonna take these off and separate them. Guys, I did all this on, I was watching YouTube University for the last couple weeks on how to set up all this stuff. So, and I still have it saved on my, downloaded on my iPad. So if I get stuck, I will pull it back up. I'm gonna tighten all these wires up in a minute. So this is the end one right here, and this is the positive, and that should be a negative. Yes, this is a negative right here. So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna run this wire, this is the extra one that they just shipped me the other day that I was looking for. And I'm gonna take this one, gonna plug it into this one. Okay, and I'm gonna have to fix all this up here, guys. I'm gonna have to redo all this. This is gonna run over here, and we're gonna run it down the conduit right here inside that hole down to here, and then this one right here. Let me get this all tangled. Mess. We got a little diamond behind the camera again, guys. So this right here is going to run all the way over here. Run it underground in the conduit. So let's go ahead and hook up the other one. Right here. Got with my Gatorade in the freezer. This one. This is the positive. And this one right here. Okay, and that's on there. So this is the negative one. So okay, so we're gonna run these together, and they're gonna all go over there to that pump. So I'm gonna take this one and this one right here and bring these together somehow over here. Like this, and it will go down this pole. Like this inside of that PVC conduit right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure it from here down to the floor, and then we're gonna curl it over there. All right, guys. So I got that measured out. Just the one that's coming down the pole, because that's the only one that I'm actually gonna have to cut right now. Is that one, and that one's 59 inches. So I'm looking for my. What did I do with my pipe cutters? The little diamond didn't take it. I got a lot of stuff with me today, guys. A lot of stuff. I had to bring a lot of stuff to make sure I didn't leave anything at home. I don't see these pipe cutters nowhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, let me go get that. And here comes my photographer, my video man right here. Little Diamond is coming over here now to take over this camera for me. So hurry up, Little Diamond. She got my Gatorade. Is that Gatorade cold? It's not cold.
Not yet.
I don't want it then. Why you bring a hot Gatorade?
I'm gonna put it back.
Oh my goodness. Well, you got water in there cold, right?
Not yet.
All right, well, come on over here. You want your hourly pay? And come on. Here. Take the camera. All right, guys. So right now you can see I got it measured off at 59 inches, and that's just from here on down to the ground, which is okay at the top if I'm just a little bit too short, because I'm or too long, because I'm actually going to put it in the ground just a little bit, because I have another piece over there that's actually going to curve. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this pipe right now, right here. That's pretty good right there, I think. Okay, very good. All right, so right here I'm gonna put it like right here, guys. That's where this pole is gonna go, right here. And you can see I'm just a little bit off right here. Well, actually, no, not really. I pushed it down some, and then it can actually go down. We got some zip ties that we're gonna tie around this for right now, because that's all we got. So we just got that at Home Depot on the way over here with this concrete. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start lining all these hoses up in there. And guys, I can't put two of them in there at the same time. I have to put one in there at a time and pull it through, because it doesn't fit with those clamps on the end. So give me a second and let me go ahead and work through this. right, so you can see we have that done. So now what I have to do now is I need to dig the trench for this, so we can bury this wire all the way. And over here, like I said, I cut it. I actually didn't cut it short enough, but it's okay. I'm gonna dig this into the ground over here, just make it a little bit deeper so that goes directly into the ground. So I'm gonna go ahead and start digging this trench right now. And man, I told you guys that I wouldn't complain about it being hot, but it's hot. I can't hold it no longer. It is blazing out here, guys, and you can see I'm sweating like crazy. But all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start digging this, guys, because we it's crazy. Josie was like, Tony, let's just wait and do this later, you know, when the sun goes down. I was like, Josie, if we wait till the sun go down, hell, we can't turn on the solar pump because the sun has to be on for us to be able to water. So we can't even test it if we let the sun go down. So yeah, but that's Josie. Come on, little diamond. All right, go ahead. All right, guys, so I'm gonna start digging out this trench all the way over here. If you can see if you look over here, you can see that the hoses. The hose is already starting to lay down flat, so that's good. So the sun is heating it up, and now it's laying down flat, so it shouldn't be so hard when we put it down inside the well. So they said 2 hours, but it's already looking pretty good. But it's okay. I got about at least another 45 minutes to dig this trench so we can bury this hose real fast. So let me get on it. So I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper on this side. Get that in there. Guys, like I said, I have never done this before. Never. I've never done this before. This is the first time, so if I can do it, then you can do it too. But like I said, I watched a lot of YouTube University, so, and this is what they did. So, and I give you guys some more insight on the type of pump that actually is, and I give you guys the name of it and all of that too, as I get closer to putting it in. This is kind of strong right here. Okay, this is gonna take a hot minute. Okay. All right, guys, so I'm gonna have to cut this cord. I mean, this PVC right here. I'm probably take off like 6 inches. So I'm gonna cut this off right here, and we'll go from there. It wasn't too much work having to pull that cord back through, but we got it. All right, come on, little diamond. Back over here. And I'm gonna put these back through. Put it back up there. All right, go ahead, you cut. Okay, guys, so I put it back through. Now you can see I have plenty of room right here. I'm gonna go ahead and start burying this hose. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and bury this hose now. We put zip ties. Josie bought some zip ties at Home Depot, so we put 3 zip ties up here for right now. But I'm gonna get some of that plumber's that little, you know, that metal pipe stuff that you can put around here and strap up. So I'm gonna get some of that later, but for right now, this is what's gonna have to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and start burying this hose right here, this PVC pipe, and I'll get back to you in a second. I'm gonna give Little Diamond a break because it's hot out here. I'm hot and she's over here filming, so I'm gonna give her a little break so she can go sit down. So I'll get back to you in a second once I get done with this. All right, guys. Oh, man. All right, so I just finished that, guys. I don't know what the temperature is out here, but it's testing me, boy. It is testing me. I'm chilling right now. Unfortunately, all of our stuff that we got in the refrigerator right now inside the trailer is still kind of warm. It's not really cold yet because the refrigerator's on though, but it just takes a minute to get here. I mean, to get cold. So I'm making do with what we have, guys. With what we have. Guys, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm getting ready to start putting this this pump together. I'm gonna start putting these pieces together on this pump. This is the line that I did, and you can see I put another little I don't know what this thing's called, like a hook. It's like a hook PVC conduit that comes up. So I put it like that because that's what's actually going to go inside of this dog cage that I'm going to put right here to protect the well pump. So You can see right here, guys, this is what it looks like. I'll wet it down, make it less obvious so you can't tell that it's actually a hose under there that I dug in there. So guys, just to let you guys know, like I said, I watched a lot of YouTube University to get to this point with this solar well. I've never, like I said, I've never done this before. Like a lot of you other YouTubers have never done stuff that you can just, you know, try to wing it. So I'm trying to wing it, guys, and I think this hose is just about ready for me now. It's pretty straight, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So let me give you a little bit of information about RPS, guys. RPS Solar Pumps. They make pumps for ponds, for wells, for your livestock. You guys can check them out on their website. This is not sponsored. This is not a sponsored video, guys. They didn't give me anything for free. I paid for this on my own because this was the only thing that I could find that I could power my well, since I don't have electricity here at the property. So this was the best option for me for right now. The good thing about it, guys, is that the pump, it does have an option for you to add, if you want to be able to plug it into 12 volt. So I will be able to eventually add a battery. So I'll put that on the screen for you so you can check that out. It's like $99. It's a little thing that they have extra that you can purchase. They also have something else where you can plug it into electric. So if we do get electric on the property, we can switch that out too to have electric, the well go electric as well as solar. So they have that on there as well. And I'm just going to install the pump today just to get it working, but we still won't be able to water while we're not here because I don't have the timer. I have the timer at home, but I still haven't figured out how to actually use it with their system yet. They have it on there on YouTube, but I still don't understand it. So I'll be giving them a call this week so we can try to work that out. So for next week, then I can try to hopefully get that put together. So again, these are all the parts right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and start putting all this together. Here you go. So over here, let's start off with the pump itself. So with the pump itself, I'm gonna take this, and guys, this was a mission just for me to hook this pump up to this line right here. I had to do a lot of crimping in here, and then I had to heat it up with a heat gun and all kind of stuff to melt the plastic, or this little plastic sheeting on top of it. It was something. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this barb, or they call this a nipple. I'm gonna put the nipple on here, and your mom is supposed to be bringing me, I know some of the directions, guys. I remember, and I already have all the Teflon already on them, so try to go as tight as I can. I did all the Teflon last night at home so that I have it. Does it open it up and go to that text message that he sent me yesterday from RPS? So we have that, and then I know we have to use this piece right here, which this is the valve, and he said it has to be pointing up with the arrow. So get this out of here.
I don't know, is it this one?
The text message, yeah, let me see that. Thank you. So he gave me this right here, so let me click on this. Okay, so we have that. Then we have the valve. The valve has a up arrow on it that he told me to use. Make sure it's pointing up. So that's kind of tight. Okay, there we go. All right, that's on there. Then we got number 3, which is is what I did. I took this tubing, I put it on here, and I put these clamps on here, which is like these right here. These 3/4 hose, barb hose clamps. I put 2 of them on here, and I use electrical tape to go around it. I'm gonna fix it a little bit more up here at the top. And the reason you put the electrical tape, guys, is because when you're putting it down the hole, and you actually take the wires from the pump itself, you don't want it to, you know, scratch up the or punch a hole inside of the line right here, the electrical line right here. So I'm gonna use some more electrical tape real quick, and I'm gonna tape up the top of this these clamps up here so it doesn't, because I didn't do a real good job of it right there. So let me get that real quick. Let's just get the top part. Bad job on that, Joseph. They gave us a lot of electrical tape, huh? And guys, when you get the kit, they give you everything in the kit. That's why it's like $700 more, because they give you everything that you would need while you're out in the field. Because I would have came out here missing a whole lot of stuff if I didn't buy the kit. And as you can see, like I told you last week, I still didn't get everything I needed, and I had the kit. So, all right, so there it is right there, guys. So now I'm gonna move on to the next step. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so this hose right here is actually already 100 feet, and we're only going to put it down the well 70 feet, even though the well is 80 feet. We don't want to take it all the way down to the bottom, because we don't want to burn out the pump or get all the, you know, the dirt and debris all the way at the bottom of the well. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it at 30 feet so that we only use 70 feet of it. Okay, so right now that's at 22, so we're going to go another 8 feet. So that's at 22 feet right there. So about right here is about 22 feet right there. I'm gonna do another 8 feet, and then we're gonna cut it. Get a little more. More for this. Right there. Where that's at, right there. See that mark right here?
Where?
Has to be 8 more feet. So all I'm gonna do is go back up to 8 feet, and that will give me my 30 feet, and then I will cut it. Where's my 8 feet? That's 9. Keep your foot on it. 8 feet is right here. So right here is where I will cut. Right here. Right there. And that gives me 30 feet off. All right, so now we got 70 feet left. So this is the 70 feet right here that we're gonna use, and the 30 feet we don't need. So I'll take that too. Okay? All right, let's go over to the shade house and get this prepared. Now we have the panel that we're going to hook up now. So I'm going to go ahead and I need to put these clamps on the back of it, guys, because like I said, we're not going to put this on the pole, on our solar panel pole. We're actually going to put this on the well, on the well pipe that's coming up. So we're going to use it from over there instead for right now, until later on, until I figure out how we really want to set that up in the future. Okay, so let's see how this goes. This goes on the back of the box. These go up here at the top. All right, so I'm just gonna put these clamps on the back of the box right here, and then I'll get right back to you. Okay, guys, so what I did was I went ahead and I took off the bolts for the panel, for the inside, so I have access to it, because I'm gonna need it in a few minutes. I put these clamps on the back of it, guys, because this is what's supposed to go on the solar panel pole, but I'm not gonna put it on the pole. I said I was gonna put it on the well itself for right now, because it's gonna be caged in anyway inside the dog cage. So we'll do that for now, guys. Look, they shorted me on one of the bolts right here, so I'm gonna have to call them to figure out what's the size of that bolt so I can get another one. But for right now, it works. So we're gonna head over there now, and I'm gonna put this on. I'm going to put it on this side of the well. I want it on this side, so let me bolt it on this side. I'm going to put it down probably about right here for right now. And let me go ahead and start tightening this up. Just got that on there. So let's get the back one on. Wow. Works. can't go too tight on this one, guys, because like I said, this one's missing a bolt on the back on the other side. But I think this is good. Like, it ain't going nowhere. And like I said, this is temporary, guys. We're gonna put the cage on top of it, but I still have access to it, so we'll leave it right here for now. And I guess we can hook up these. We can hook up the solar panels now, and then we can hook up the rest of the stuff in a second. So over here, we have our solar panel hookup right here. So put that in there, and we'll hook up this one. And like I said, we're gonna have to do something with all this when we get ready to put the concrete in here. But for right now, this will work. It's a little lopsided, guys. I gotta fix it. But all right, so we still have access to these doors right here that we're gonna be inserting some of our cables in. So right now, I'm gonna keep it loose. We're gonna put a cable in there. This one right here I tighten up, and this one right here I keep loose. So all right, so let's go to the next thing. All right, guys, it's blazing out here, but we're gonna go ahead and try to get this water going. So I'm gonna start up my original gas pump right here. And I got that going down the well, and I'm gonna put water into that blue bucket right there, that blue bin. I'm gonna put the water in there because we're gonna have to test out that the solar pump, and we're gonna have to put it in there. So I need to put some water in there first. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started real quick. I already got it primed, got it on start. Right there, put it on. Okay, put it on run. You.
What?
It says there's water coming out of it yet. Oh yeah, there's water coming out. But it's kind of like low pressure right now. Really low. What's this thing? Hold on. Hold that. Let me Alright, so I'm gonna dump this water out right here. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I filled up that tub with the water, and then now I came over here and I put in my low water sensor right here. Tighten that up, and I hooked up all the wires. This is the 1, 2, and the 3. 3 is red, and I'm gonna come back over here and clean this up a little bit, but we're just gonna see if this thing even works. So right now we have the water pump in the water, and if you can see down here, I don't know if you can, but there is a little button down there that gives you the options for battery and solar, and then the regular position is off. And then when I turn it on, these right here should light up. It should give us some power right here. This is the tank full, well tank low power, and all of that. So I guess this right here will show up, I guess, if the sun is not really shining, but right now the sun is blazing. So we're gonna get it started right now. I'll show you guys the pump real quick. So I had the pump in the water right here, and Little Diamond is gonna hold on to this pump, to this hose right here, and just dump the water back in there like this. Okay, go ahead, Little Diamond, you can grab that, and you're gonna put that back in there. Come on inside so you can pump. All right, so I'm finna turn it on. This is the moment of truth. And let's see what we got.
Wait, where you want me to hold it?
Point it towards the bucket so the water goes back in there. If it comes on, let's see. And I don't even know which one is which. Let's see. It says solar is in the front. All right, so I'm gonna push it forward. And guys, we have lights. All right, so we have power. And let's see what happens. Okay, it says pump.
He's doing something.
I hear something. I hear something.
What's he doing?
Make sure this thing is completely submerged. Put it in there deep enough. Well, he said if the water is going down in the bucket, then you know that it's going down. There we go, guys. We have water. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it off. Yes, yes, yes. So down here, guys, just gonna put it back to the middle, and we are good, guys. Little Diamond, we did it. We did it. So now, guys, all I'm gonna do now is I'm going to finish up the seal at the top. Josie and Little Diamond, they're getting ready to go to Taco Bell for lunch. So I'm gonna go ahead and seal up this part right here, and then I'll get back to you guys, and then we're gonna start with the concrete slab. But yeah, guys, we did it. So all right, I'll get back to you. So I'm watering right now, and I'm using the old pump for right now. I'm just using all the gas that was in it, because I still got some gas left over inside of it and some gas left over in this gas can. So I'm just letting it run. I'm gonna let it run for about 2 hours. It's already been about an hour now, so I'm just gonna let it run. Josie and Tahi, Little Diamond, went to get some Taco Bell. So I'm ready, guys. I'm just gonna let it sit, let it keep watering, and then I'm gonna play with some of these wires over here. All right, guys, so moving on along, I'm gonna put on the low well sensor, the low water sensor on here, and you're supposed to put it on here like maybe like a foot above the pump itself. So I'm gonna put it about right here, and I'm gonna strap this on right now, and I'm gonna use this electrical tape to wrap it up. All right, guys, so I did that. So I put on the low water sensor right here, and I taped it 3 times right here, taped it right here as well, as it keeps going up the pump, up the hose. And now what I'm supposed to do now is every 10 feet I'm going to tape the wire right here 10 feet. Just keep taping it all the way through the hose, and with this right here as well, with the low sensor, the low water sensor. Now, guys, this pump does actually come with a tank low water sensor too. I left it at home because I don't have a tank, but if you actually have like a water tank that you want to use with this well, you can also have that too. You can put it somewhere on the property and have this run into it, and as that tank gets low, the well will automatically kick on and it'll automatically fill it back up. So this is pretty cool. But like I said, I don't have that. I'm just gonna run it just like this with just the low water, the low well sensor. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this now, since I don't have Little Diamond here to record for me, and it's blazing. I'm gonna go ahead and stretch this whole wire out, and I'm gonna go 10 feet. I'm just gonna keep taping it until I get all the way to the end, and then I'll come back. Jeez, guys, that last step was a doozy. It's blazing, and this wire was like all tangled up. All right, guys, I went ahead and I finished that, so that's all taped up now. So now the next thing to do is to we gotta tie this poly rope right here, this yellow poly rope right here to the top of the well pump, of the solar pump right here. And this is just another protection, just in case this poly pipe, the poly tube breaks, if you ever got to take it out of there. This is just a secondary, you know, this is just a secondary way to take it out, that you should be able to pull it up, so that way you don't lose your pump. So let me get this in here. Kind of hard with one hand. Hold on. Okay. So we're just gonna put it in there. We're gonna tie a knot. We're gonna tie another knot, just like that. And then we're gonna tape it with the electrical tape, just like they did. Okay. That should be good right there. All right, guys, had lunch and everything, and now we are ready. So now we are getting ready to put the well in the pump. I have the seal hooked up to the top already, so we are ready to drop it. So here we go. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this pump down in this well. We're gonna lower it down. There's usually 2 people doing this, guys. Somebody is actually holding behind me. Let me see. So we go down little by little. They said use a towel too, so you can get all of the, you know, all the dirt coming off of it. But, what we got, guys? It's got some gloves. That's all we got. We're gonna go down 70 feet. And once we get close to it, I'll be at the top of this the seal at the top. A little bit of extra right there. Let me get these other pieces. Still going towards the top. Bring this over here for now. That's why I said your mom should be able to help him with that. All right. Let's keep going. Alright guys, so here's the top seal that we're about to put on there now. This keeps the well from falling in. And I think this has to come out too. I'm gonna have to bring this to the top. Hold up. Go ahead, stop. Got it. We got it in there. Got the safety cord out too. And now we're just trying to get it flat on there. Let me get my hammer. Hold on. What I do with the hammer? Oh. Here we go.
5 million things in there.
So we're gonna try to get this
That's
down.
where you want it facing?
Yeah, I think this is good. I mean, they didn't say use no hammer.
It went down.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, so now all we have to do is tighten this up on around the top, and it should be tight, and then I'm gonna hook it back up, and then we're gonna try to run it. Alright guys, so I hooked up all the wires, put them back in there, we're ready to go. So I'm gonna turn it on and see what we got. So we're gonna go solar, which is, I think it's forward. We got power, waiting on the pump. Come on here. See, I don't know if you guys can see that, but we got the power light. Now we got the pump light, so the pump should come on. And let's see if we get some water coming out of that spout. There we go, guys. Yay! I feel like doing the MC hammer, guys. I feel like doing the MC hammer. All right, so we good. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off, and then I'm gonna plug the hose up to it. All right, guys. So now we got the water. I'm gonna go ahead and work on this concrete. It's already getting late, guys, and it's hot. It's hot as man, I'm telling you. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get my shovel, go around it and dig the trench, and I'm gonna go ahead and put all this concrete that we got over here. All this, I don't know if I'm gonna need all that, but we're gonna find out. So, all right. All right, guys, I went ahead and cleaned that all out, got the frame ready. So now I can go ahead and put my concrete in there. I'm gonna do a dry pour. So I'm gonna put it in there first. I'm gonna put the cage in there first right now, try to fit it in there how I want it, and then I'm gonna put the concrete in there for the dry pour. So let me go ahead and grab this thing. This thing's kind of heavy, so I can't hold the camera and do it. Little Diamond went inside because I told her to go in there, it was too hot. All right, guys, I finished putting the concrete in there. We got the cage locked in there, and we also sprayed it already with the water hose. Ran out of water because the sun went down, and you know this is a solar pump, so the lights won't come on. Guys, it was real hard because this dog cage has, you know, all the bars in it, so it's kind of hard to get it flat. I was using a 2x4 to try to brush it, you know, straight across to get those rocks, but it's just hard to do. So at the end of the day, I end up using my hands to try to flatten it out the best way I could. And you see I got all the cords lifted up because I don't want them to get stuck in the concrete. But I mean, I can cut those. Eventually I'll cut them. They was 100 feet, and the pipe was 100 feet too. Remember, we cut the pipe down to 70 feet, but all the other hoses were still 100 feet. I didn't want to cut those because those were the electric wires that go to the box. So I'll eventually cut them. But for right now, guys, this is sturdy. It'll stop anybody from trying to steal it. I also have a what do you call it, a chain that I'm going to put up here, because up here they can still unlock it at the top by using the bolts, and on the side they can actually open this up. That's how we kept it like this, so they can actually we can open it up and get to the well if we need to get to the pump. But I'm gonna put a chain through all of this right here to block it. But yeah, this is not going anywhere, guys. Like I said, it's not perfect, but you won't even be able to see it anyway, because we're going to put some plants, some big plants around it next week to try to block the view. So, all right, guys, we're going to end it right here. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you haven't subscribed yet, I don't know what's taking you so long. Please like and subscribe and share, guys. And we appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.